everyone, so I just want to take time and show you these soft books, which is the Harry Potter journal, and these will be posted on my Etsy, and these I have two and significantly less expensive than the hardcover. So I will stop talking and just walk you through one of them. They're both exactly the same in terms of the content and the arrangement, so I'm just going to walk through one. So you can see here, it's again, this one's soft cover, so it's not like chipboard like the other one. And I've been able to fix the camera so you can get a better view of everything. And the front has a piece of muslin, and I've typed on it, and it reads, I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. This is bound like a traveler's notebook, so you can replace the signatures, and it's held closed by this vintage lace. I was fortunate enough to get yards of this vintage lace at an antique store. I have two pieces of lace, so you can interchange between the two because they're fragile. When you open up the soft journal, you have this deer paperclip. Pull that off so you can see that. That's how it looks. You have a little tuck spot here, and that is the recipe for Hogsmeade's butterbeer. Here's a button from Harry's father's coat, a little bit of lace from his mother. You have one free open signature elastic here, and it's gold, so you can slip in something else that you'd like. There is a belly band right here, and when you pull out the belly band, again, it's the card, the flip card that I made. So you open that up and you have 4 journal spots, Hedwig stamped, and then the bottom here you have a doily and another riddle in this case. Okay, close it, open it up. All right. We have some coffee stained paper, which I love, and this is a stamp of Harry's trunks. Here is a fold-out ledger, and this is to simulate older ink that you would typically find writing in the past. I'm trying to find the so here is a nib as an example, and you dip it in the inkwell, and sometimes you have to go like that, and sometimes all the time. So anyways, it serves as a nice little tuck spot. You have the paper clip, that's the bumblebee, and it's holding Dobby's picture with the sock from Shell Cottage. Not the sock from Shell Cottage, but Dobby's sock and a shell from Shell Cottage. Nice real shell there. Place that back. And if you wanted to see the bumblebee, there's the bumblebee. This is vellum that has been coffee stained, and it just feels perfect. This is a manila envelope, and it has a tuck spot. And this is the feather of Hedwig again. Hopefully you can see that. Point it towards the light there. Textbook, that's the hand movement. You have a floating pocket, so you can tuck things in. Has Gryffindor stamped on the bottom. ledger cardstock. It's the middle of the signature. I left excess, so if you wanted to adjust it, you can add more to it. Otherwise, I can always cut it off for you. This is a writing board, so it's thick cardboard, and you have an envelope sewn onto it. And I've stamped Hogwarts onto that. I typically leave it in the middle. A lot of pages to journal in. It's the other half of the textbook, and this is the Nox, which is a wand extinguishing charm. Here's the other half of the envelope with a clasp, so you can open it up, tuck things in there. And I've included the wand charm. Hopefully you can see that. Lots of open spots for journaling. I didn't put too much ephemera in there. Here's another tuck spot, the other half of the ledger. Oh, I actually got ink on my hands today. Here is a paper clip that I've made out of gold. And this is very thick burgundy felt, and it's just got some washi attached to the tag that I made, and it's stamped Ollivanders. So that's your little paper clip there. I'm just going to tuck that back in. More pages, and in the back you have, again, the wallpaper. This is from 1-2 Grimmauld Place, and you have Dumbledore's will to Harry, and it's held by this really pretty bronze bling paperclip. And again, I had made this myself, burned it, coffee stain dyed it. And here's a beautiful piece of gray velvet, Dumbledore's robe. And in this band, you have your acceptance letter for Harry Potter, and you have your cheat sheets. So I've also included in this a pen loop right here, and so if you wanted to include a pen to put inside your journal, you can just slip that in there like that, close it up, and you see it's nice the way I've done it so that it's a little tucked in and it's not sticking out. I don't like my pen loops sticking outside of my notebook, so it's nice because it's tucked in there. So both of these will be available on my Etsy, and I'll put the link in the description below. And it's significantly less expensive than the hardcover, obviously, kind of self-explanatory why it's, but nonetheless, I handmade all of these on my own, put it together, and I hope you'll like it. I carry around a soft journal, so I carry around a journal like this as opposed to a hard one. The hard ones I keep on my bookcase, but there's another view of it. Last but not least, I'm going to be having an upcoming tutorial, and I'm going to be focusing on, excuse me, I think Lord of the Rings, but it's going to follow the same process. And you'll see here, this is a hardback journal that I've made, and it has a raised frame, and I've put some gold and bronze wax on it. Let me turn it over here, and this is actually made from an actual book. So you can see the spine here. I've made the holes, but I haven't put the elastic on it, and I just want you to see how pretty the back is. And the way I decorated this, here I'll show you I'm just starting to decorate on the inside, and here's some of the pages I'm working on, but there's 2 lace pockets there, one here and one here, and this is the back. Made a little gauze type of little curtain, I guess, I don't know what you call it. But anyways, I'm working on this right now, but I was going to make a tutorial on this because this cover, as you can see here, was made with napkin, like just paper napkin. and it's beautifully textured and extremely hard fast. And this is made out of a napkin. So I have way too many napkins at this point, and I figured if any one of you are interested, I know these type of decorative napkins are hard to find. I've decided to sell, I think I have about 12 sets with different patterns, and it also includes this pattern. So if you see that pattern one more time, that is actually contained right here. Oh, it's so hard to see. So let me just open this up. So here's the set really quick. Again, this will also be available on my Etsy. And I've tied each of them like this, but let me show you what comes in this set. So one napkin, for the most part, will yield you about 2 journals, depending on the size, but you can also make a lot of altered cards, ATC trading cards as well. But this was half of a napkin in order to make this, so that gives you a good idea. So this is a really pretty, bright, to me, spring and summer, kind of a bohemian theme. This one I will be making a Alice in Wonderland journal, and you can see it's blue, white, or white with blue teacups. Really pretty on that one. I'm just gonna turn it over this way. This is a beautiful watercolor. It's ocean theme. And this one is another ocean theme, and it has sand dollars, watercolor sand dollars, and this one's really, and these are all thick, lush napkins. Here is a beautiful one with birds and pink flowers. I don't know, those look like peonies, but I'm not sure. I love this one. This is like late Baroque or Rococo. So very reminiscent of Marie Antoinette, with primarily pastels, but you have your pop of red. And this one's very spring. I think these are daffodils. And this one is embossed. It's going to be difficult to see here. Let me see if I can tilt it in the light. Hopefully you can see it, but it has some raised floral type of embossing on it, and this one's just gorgeous. And this one's gonna make a beautiful journal. So that, you can see there, I made this. And the coloring is obviously because I've aged it. That's easy, but that's how it looks before and after. This is a beautiful elephant. So very bohemian theme again. Very opulent. Another nautical theme, and this is gold and red and white, and has some text on it. This is peacock, and I have an idea for this one as well. I'll be doing maybe a tutorial on that here pretty soon. And another botanical and birds theme. This one has red, some more bold colors. Robin? Is this a robin? I don't know. I'm not very good with birds. This is Paris, bluebird, robin's egg, something type of theme. And last but not least, my favorite, which is a Paris hot air balloon theme. Look how beautiful that is. Do you see that? That is just going to be gorgeous. So all of these will come in sets, and I have about 12 of them, and they will also be in my Etsy. You don't have to use napkins to decorate journals. There's so many other things that you could use these napkins for, aside from wiping your mouth, but why would you want to do that? They're so beautiful. You can also, like I said, make ATC cards, trading cards. They can also be part of collaging for mixed media, for books, for frames, just so many things that you can decoupage. So again, just take a look at my Etsy and everything will be listed below. Stay tuned for next week. I will show you my Ollivander themed hard book. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.